to today's oil and restore practice. I'm Mallory Reese, the Oily Yogi, and I'm so honored that you have joined me today. Today's practice is about releasing and healing. When I first started my oily journey, I was actually in middle school. And it was so interesting. My parents were going through their divorce and my mom kept trying to push me to go to therapy. And I'm all about therapy. I think there's nothing wrong with it. I think actually most of us probably need some serious therapy. But therapy won't work unless you want it to, is definitely. And at that point, I didn't want therapy to work. So I was at the bookstore and I found this aromatherapy book and it just so deeply spoke to me. And I said, Mom, can you get this for me? I feel like I don't want to go to therapy, but I want to do aromatherapy. At that time, I had no idea what I was doing. The oils that I got were probably super yucky. Like who knows what was in them. I mean, I got them from the bookstore. Remember, if you're gonna get oils, you have to get the purest quality, which Young Living offers, right? But anyhow, so I dabbled a little bit, didn't really know what I was doing, enjoyed the aromas for sure, but that was about it. I even burned my oils and with one of the little tea light things and the thing, and please don't do that with your oils. It destroys all therapeutic properties of the oils. But, no more, do better. I know a lot more now. But anyhow, it's I intuitively went to essential oils for healing. And at the time, I don't think I was aware enough to really notice how much help they were. But now that I'm older and I have really been diving into using oils for healing, I have noticed a big change. Young Living oils vibrate at such a high frequency because this company has such integrity. They are the only company that has the seed to seal promise, that actually owns their own farms and has partner farms where we're able to go in. Anyone can go in and walk on the farm, dig your feet into the earth. Gary Young went so far as if a worker was not in a good mood, they were not allowed to come to work that day. They couldn't work in the farms. They had to kind of work through whatever was happening because he wanted the energy around the plants so pure, so good, and so healing. So that's why I love this company, just one of the many, many reasons. And I know, so as I have walked down this path and used the oils, they have really started to make a deep impact on my soul and help with my emotional healing. So our restorative practice today is all about breath, oils, posture, and just deep emotional healing. Each posture will work with a different oil, and we will work with a mantra and get into it and be able to breathe into that. All right, if you have Young Living starter kit, please grab it. If not, what are you waiting for? My contact info is in my bio and also on the end of this video. So contact me. You need these in your life, believe me. All right, so we'll open it up. Open up your starter kit. Even if you don't have your starter kit yet, please stay and practice with us. You can do these practices without the oils. The oils just add another level. So still practice with us, still get on your mat, you can still say the mantras, and you can touch the points that we will apply the oils to. All right, meet me on the mat. We're gonna start with lavender. So using your lavender helps us to work through feelings and emotions of abandonment. Whether you've actually been physically abandoned by someone or there's so many levels to abandonment. So lavender is deeply healing for that emotion. And then we're gonna take Supta Baddha Konasana as our pose, which opening up the hips is really healing for abandonment as well. So using your lavender, we're gonna take a couple drops in the palm of the hand. Oops. And then we are gonna put it on our small intestines point. So take your right hand, 2 fingers, and then your small intestines point is just above the navel, right across the belly. We're gonna say the mantra, I embrace all of life's experiences. So close the eyes, bring the hands to the nose, inhaling lavender, and say, I embrace all of life's experiences. The oil and the mantra help us to get to the other side of abandonment, which is at one-ment, becoming at one with everything. So we're no longer abandoned by anything because we're one. So moving in to Supta Baddha Konasana, bringing the soles of the feet together, slowly reclining back. If you have a bolster, feel free to use it. Letting the hands come open and just breathing into the body. We'll be here about 20 breaths. As you're breathing, if the mind starts to wander, you can bring your intention back to the breath and your mantra. I embrace all of life's experiences. And on your next inhale, slowly starting to bring the knees together. And walk the feet out the width of your mat. Allow the knees to fall in. This helps to reset the sacrum. And then rolling over to one side. Grounding through your hand and slowly lifting yourself all the way up. Our next emotion we're going to work through is failure. The fear of failure, or just maybe like actually failing. Maybe you've had failure in your life. We will use peppermint. Taking a deep inhale of your peppermint, allowing it to light up and clear your sinuses. So the other side of failure is unfoldment, allowing life to unfold exactly as it's supposed to, being open to that. So we are gonna put this on our stomach point. So taking a couple of drops. And our stomach point is actually not really near our stomach. So taking your 2 fingers, and it's right on the breastbone, right in between your chest, right on the sternum. And then taking the hands, taking a deep inhale. Releasing. All right. The mantra is I accept growth. I accept growth. We are going to come to butterfly. So again, soles of the feet towards one another. Taking a deep inhale, lifting up through the chest. Then on your exhale, allowing the body to fold, allowing the back to round. And then allowing the hands to just come down. Inhaling our mantra, I accept growth. I accept growth. Not trying to fight or force the posture, letting the head go. Allowing yourself to surrender in. I accept growth. We'll be here about another minute or so. Focusing on your breath and mantra. I accept growth. Your next inhale, slowly coming back up. Taking your time to open the eyes. Moving slowly and intentionally. We will come, so sometimes after we work through failure and unfoldment, we have to deal with the emotion of uncertainty. When we're allowing things to unfold as they are, they can get a little scary because it's like we are uncertain how that's going to happen. So let's grab our thieves oil. So the other side of uncertainty is focused. When you're focused and you're driven, you know where you're going. You're going to allow it to unfold, the journey to unfold as it is, but you're going to stay the course. So we're going to bring thieves, so taking a couple drops. You may need some carrier oil. Thieves is a little spicy, and we are going to put it on our jawline. So we're going to put it on right here, right at the base of the jawline, right there. We're going to say the mantra, I am clear, I am focused. I am clear, I am focused. We're going to come into dragonfly. So taking the legs wide, closing your thieves and mindfully putting it back if you haven't already. So taking the legs a comfortable distance wide. You don't have to go max, but definitely so you start to feel the stretch. We'll take an inhale, and on the exhale, starting to allow the body to fold and round. Closing the eyes, coming back to your mantra. I am clear. I am focused. I am clear. I am focused. We'll be here for a couple of minutes, allowing the body to relax and open. No forcing. The mind starts to wander, coming back to your mantra. I am clear. I am focused. Allow the neck to be soft. Bringing your attention back into your jaw, noticing if the jaw is tight, consciously releasing. I am clear. I am focused. About another 30 seconds if you'd like to move deeper, if the body gives you the okay. You can move a little deeper, coming back to your mantra. I am clear. I am focused. On your next inhale, slowly making your way back up. Can help the knees to bend in. All right, moving on to feelings of worthlessness. Whenever we have feelings of worthlessness, it's never a yummy thing to feel. The other side of that is approval. And more than anything, this isn't outside approval. This is approval of ourselves. True and deep approval of ourselves. Nothing else. We'll use frankincense, one of my favorite oils to use during my spiritual practice, my yoga practice. It's a deeply, deeply spiritual oil. All right, taking a couple of drops of your frankincense. And we'll bring the two hands together, rub the fingers together, and this time we'll do the gum teeth point. So this is a little bit above the jaw, more right where the hinge of the jaw is. And just massaging that. Our mantra is, I am valuable. I am valuable. And then releasing, we'll make our way to our hands and knees. Let's take just a couple cat-cows. So inhaling, I am, and exhaling, valuable. Inhaling, I am, exhaling, valuable. On your next inhale, curl the toes under, lift the hips up and back, coming into your down dog. We'll stay in down dog a couple of breaths. You can pedal out the feet, rock the hips side to side, taking whatever intuitive movements you need. On your next inhale, we'll come to some stillness for a couple of breaths in our down dog. And then inhaling, coming forward, high plank. Exhale, slowly lowering all the way down. And we'll make our way into Sphinx pose. So bringing the elbows right underneath the shoulder. Check that alignment. We want our skeletal system to keep us up more than the muscular system here. Allow the glutes and the legs to relax. Engaging the upper back just slightly to help bring the heart through. Neck is even and calm. Eyes can be closed, or gaze can be a couple of feet in front of you. Coming back to your mantra. I am valuable. Inhale that into your heart. Inhaling, I am valuable. We'll be here for about another 30 seconds. Just inhaling the mantra, I am valuable. Breathe it into the heart. Few more breaths here. I am valuable. And then slowly releasing down, stacking the hands, bringing the toes so they point out, and then bring the forehead onto your stacked hands. Taking a couple breaths here in crocodile pose. Still breathing in your mantra. I am valuable. And bringing the feet back in. Grounding the hands beside the chest, engaging the core, lifting up and back, and taking a seat on your heels. We'll now transition to feelings of stuck. When you just feel stuck, like you can't move, you can't figure it out, you can't get out, and you're just stuck. We'll use lemon oil because lemon is very cleansing. And we're going to take a couple drops of our lemon in our hand. Rub the fingertips, and then we'll bring it to our sinus point. So that's the point right in the center of the forehead. You can rub the hands together, taking a deep breath. The other side of feeling stuck is transformation. And our mantra to get there is I experience. So inhaling your lemon oil, inhaling I experience. And we'll make our way down into child's pose. If you need a block to put your forehead on, and knees can stay together or come out wide. Gently bowing forward. Staying with your mantra, I experience. I experience. Next inhale, slowly, mindfully making your way back up. And we'll move on to fear of emotions. Sometimes as we're feeling stuck and we're working on our mantra, I experience, some of the things we have to experience are emotions. And then that stuckness may originate from a fear of emotions. So let's work through any fears of emotions we may have. Using your Panaway oil. Okay, so the other side of fearing emotions is feeling. It's feeling all the things, which can get a little scary. So taking a couple drops of your Panaway, we are going to take the Panaway and put it on our fascia point, which is the point right here on the edge of the pinky, just below the pinky on the side of the hand. So you can kind of rub the sides of the hands together. And our mantra is I let go and allow. I let go and allow. Inhale the Panaway oil. This oil is such a delicious oil, great for the muscles as well. Any soreness or achiness in the body, feel free to bring your Panaway right there. All right, and making your way into down dog. We're gonna come into sleeping pigeon or our half pigeon pose. So inhaling, right leg high, just allow it to float up wherever it will. And then exhale, bring right leg through, right knee to right wrist, right foot over to the left, keeping the hips square. If you need to put a block under your opposite hip, you can. Inhale, drawing a little length. And then exhale, slowly folding. Coming back to your mantra, I let go and allow. I let go and allow. We'll be here about a minute. If the hip is speaking to you, Just observe it, recognize it, and say, I let go and allow. Your next inhale, slowly, mindfully making your way back up. Grounding into the hands, use the core, lift the right leg up and back, taking whatever movements you may need to take. Allow the blood to flow back into the hip. Settle into your down dog for a breath. We'll come to the left side. Inhaling, left leg high. Exhale, pulling it through. Settling down again. This side may be different. Maybe you need a block, maybe you don't. No worries either way. Inhaling, lifting up. Inhaling, I let go. And exhaling, sinking in. And allow. Coming back to your mantra on this side. Inhaling, I let go. Exhaling, I allow. Allowing the body to relax. We'll be here about a minute. Inhaling, I let go. And exhaling, I allow. On your next inhale, slowly making your way back up. Grounding through the hands, lifting up and back. Coming again to your down dog. Taking a few movements here. Whatever you intuitively need. And then on your next exhale, gently releasing the knees down. And coming down. All right. Our final pose before Shavasana will be dealing with disillusionment. So when we're a little crazy in the mind, a little disillusioned, not making a whole lot of sense and not seeing clearly, we'll use our digize. So applying our digize to our appendix point, which is at the appendix. So taking a couple drops of digize in the hand, rubbing your hands together, and our appendix is on our right side, just right in from the hip bone. And our mantra is I see reality. I see reality. All right, and we're gonna come down. So digize, feelings of disillusionment, they all kind of go with the digestive system, so we're gonna work just a little twisting. So we'll take a gentle reclining twist, making your way down onto your back. Before you come down, grab your stress away oil, because we're gonna move right into Shavasana after this, and we're gonna use stress away for Shavasana. So have it up by your hands, coming down, hugging the knees into the chest to start. You can give yourself a little rock side to side, any movements you may need. Then when you're ready, bringing the arms out wide, releasing the knees over to the right. And just allowing the body to relax and release. Coming back to your mantra, I see reality. I see reality. Twisting out the disillusionment and coming to, I see reality. Your next inhale, slowly bringing the knees back to center, shifting the hips over, relaxing the knees over to the other side, coming back to your mantra, I see reality. I see reality. Your next inhale, slowly bringing the knees back up. Hugging them into your chest one last time, giving yourself a nice big squeeze in. You can rock side to side again. And then releasing the knees down, grabbing your stress away. At the end of the day, when we can relieve stress, that just makes our emotional and mental state so much clearer. Rubbing the hands together, taking a deep breath in. And bringing your stress away to wherever you feel called, wherever you need it most. And then slowly release the legs long, release the hands out wide. Taking your final rest, our Shavasana. Allowing the body to be heavy. If there was any mantra we practiced today that deeply resonated with you, call it in during Shavasana. Allow your body to release and relax. Your next inhale, slowly bringing some gentle movements back in, coming back into your body. And when you're ready, bending into the knees, rolling off to whichever side is calling you. Taking a moment on your side. And we'll slowly lift up to your seat. Taking one more deep inhale. Exhaling it out. Working through your emotions is one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Take time for you. Take time to heal yourself. You are worth it. You are loved. Bringing the hands into heart center. We'll take a final Om to close. Taking a deep inhale. Om. wonderful rest of your day. Know that you are enough. Namaste.